I'm still in the middle of the pack of being a sworn enemy of lying pomposity, smugness, and groupthink behind the champion, Tucker Carlson. The last pitch before November 5th on the Sophie Scholl Monologue. The last pitch. Kamala Harris is getting desperate when she calls Donald Trump a fascist. Does she even know what one is? A fascist hates biblical morality. That's basically what she does. Her carte blanche support for abortion, murdering young babies, her support for LGBTQ, that is fascist because it runs roughshod over biblical morality, and fascism hates biblical morality. Oh, economically, look what the Democrats are doing. They cozy up to corporations. They're in a private-public partnership, Triple P, initiated by Joe Biden, I believe, accelerated certainly under his presidency, and Kamala Harris said she wouldn't change what's happened in that season of his presidency, even though she positions herself as an agent of change. Oh, also, fascism. That's in New York. In fact, Prop 1, very fascistic, government controlling citizens. Vote no on Prop 1, New Yorkers. It all sounds good as if it's equal rights for everybody, but it's not. It discriminates against you, your family, your business, your church. What do I mean by that? Andy Goodell, assemblyman for our district who spoke out against it, says there are laws already on the books regarding this, and laws with exceptions. For example, a Catholic school ought not to tolerate a faculty member getting pregnant and still teaching. Ought not to tolerate a transgender teacher teaching in a private Christian school. But Prop 1 has no exceptions. And when you think of amendments, they have more say than law. So even though there's laws on the books with exceptions, the amendment of Prop 1 eliminates them. What will happen is somebody will go to court. That is, they'll take an institution that they feel is violating their rights, violating their protections, and the court will side. And that will open the floodgates to no exceptions, which the amendment opens the door. Prop 1, vote no unless you want government to control your life, your business, your family, you. Unless you want government making decisions for your children, like gender care with puberty blocking drugs, leaving parents in the dark with the school system all in control. Interesting. The teachers' union is for Prop 1, which shows their bias. Their bias politically. It's really frustrating to see a teachers' union be in support of Proposition 1 because the teachers' union gets their money from teachers' salaries. And who pays the teachers' salaries? The people of New York. I do. So we're forced to have an agenda promoted by a teachers' union, which can be traced back to our money funding it. Anyway, think about the New York Bar Association. They're for Prop 1. Why? because it's a bonanza for lawyers. They're going to make a killing off of the lawsuits that will be brought to them. Their eyes light up when they see the dollar figures in what Prop 1 has to offer them, not us. It limits us. It puts more power in government. So my last pitch, vote no on Prop 1. And might I make this last pitch as well, in support of Delano Squires. I know he's not all that well known, but Delano is a writer for The Blaze, and I think he's with the Heritage Foundation. Delano is an American who is black, and he's telling Democrats to stop Negro nagging. Negro nagging. Do you know what that is? It's sign language. When those in the party put black men in a position of being shamed, hearing insults, laden with guilt, and nagging. Sign language. Shame, insults, guilt, nagging. This is what they're doing to try to get them out to vote. It goes all the way back to Joe Biden when he would say, if you're not going to vote for me, you ain't black. You see it in academia with professors like Brittany Cooper saying very similar things. You see it in the media with people like Joy Reid, Tiffany Cross, shaming black men. And Delano Squires has the courage to call it out and say, Democrats, stop the Negro nagging. It really takes courage to be somebody like him because he's really in the minority, along with others like him, such as Mark Jackson down in Florida, Larry Elder, individuals like that. So I give them 2 thumbs up as we head into November 5th. Keep up the good work, guys. We want to be behind you because you speak the truth. You speak what's right. And we don't want to make you feel alone. And I, though, am a very limited voice here on the Sophie Scholl Monologue. Just extend my support to you. Well, unlike Tony Kornheiser of Pardon the Interruption, I cannot promise you that I'll do better the next time. And unlike Tony, I'll just wave the flag of sackcloth for humility.